It's me, Danielle, Danibuttons, and I'm back today with week 3 of Buddy Colorathon. Yes! Also, new nails. Look at these ones. Oh my goodness, can't get over it. These are Hollow Taco nail polish. It's a YouTuber that makes her own nail polish, or has her own like company now. I'm really distracted by them, so hopefully you are not, and you're just watching the coloring. Anyway, sorry. I had to mention that right away because, again, that's all I see right now. That's all I can see. So today we are working out of Chibi Girls Grayscale 2-in-1. Yes, I picked this book before I knew they were taking it out of stock. They say that it will be back by mid-December, so hopefully sooner rather than later. It's actually the 14th, so I'm only filming 2 days in advance right now, which for me this month is a little bit surprising. But let us just get right into it. We are going to do this, where is it? Birthday page, because I'm totally one of those girls that's like, it is my birthday month. So all month long, doing everything birthday themed. I'm excited to do this page because I actually haven't colored with my Cali Arts in like 2 weeks now. I'm basically a marker girl at this point, but it's been a long time. So I'm also just going to be chatting about my birthday and all of the stuff I haven't told you yet, because I think all of my old filming was before my birthday happened, or at least when I was like coloring and chatting. So I don't have any plans for her now that I'm sitting here and looking at this, so that's fun. I might pretend to make her look like what I looked like on my birthday. So let us see. Let's see if I can remember how to use markers. I usually do the backgrounds first, but I don't know if I have a plan. Obviously, I do not have a plan. I should have had a plan before pressing record, but here we are. I'm gonna do her hair and skin first. If I'm pretending it's me, do we think I'm baby skin pink? Probably. I'm also probably like actual pink because I blush real easy. What color is my hair? Praline? Sure. Why 648? Okay. Let's just start here and get the ball rolling. So, yes, my birthday has now passed. This month has been like the weirdest of the year for me so far, and I'm just very confused about how time is moving. And you'd think I'd get used to being confused about how time is moving this year, but no, it got worse and more confusing. I don't know. Like right now, there's only 42 days until Christmas, and I just put up one of my Christmas trees. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about my birthday. All right. So my birthday was on a Wednesday, right? I think it was a Wednesday, whenever the 4th was. No, I know it was a Wednesday because it was the day after Election Day. Is she wearing gloves or does she not have fingernails? I don't know how to feel about that. Kind of grossed out. Especially, fingernails are very important to me. Good thing she doesn't have fingernails. Otherwise, I probably would have tried to paint them with my actual nail polish and then made a mess. Anyway, so my birthday was a Wednesday, and Sam actually took off work for my birthday. He was planning on doing that if he was still working at his old job, so he just asked if he could do that at the new job, and they said, sure, fine. And we just spent the day together, which was very nice. Again, not only am I one of those people that says it's my birthday all month, I also am one of those people that wants to celebrate on my actual day of birth, which I'm sure doesn't make sense combined, because if it's my birthday all month, why does it matter when I celebrate? But it matters. I don't like if I had the party a few days later, I don't want to not celebrate on my birthday. Hello. So on my birthday, what I wanted to do was Christmas shop. So we went out to Target and I picked my wrapping paper for the year. So I love wrapping paper. I really am obsessed with all things paper, just all of it. So all of my hobbies are paper related, and I love paper a lot. And that, of course, has to include wrapping paper. So I like to get wrapping paper based on where the gifts are going. So I'll get one paper for my dad and Sam and I guess Noodles, because those gifts stay in this house. And then I get one paper for when we go to my cousin's house, and then I get one paper for Sam's family. And then that way, like, even if I mix all the presents up, when it comes time to like pack them up, I know who gets, or what household gets what gifts, because the paper matches. So that's exciting. Sometimes I go like full out theme. Like I've had a year that I just did different Santas, and I think I had a snowman year. And then one year I had like the prettiest purple and gold paper. I found 2 different kinds of purple paper and then a gold one, and I really loved that year. But since then I haven't found any purple paper, and I'm kind of upset about it. This year I did a terrible job with my theme, and I'm actually kind of upset about this too. So I bought, what did I get? I got one roll that has like strings of lights all over it. I really, really like that motif. So I really, really like that roll, but it doesn't go with my other 2 rolls that I now, oh no, I got one roll that was gray and then has like pickup trucks with the trees in them. And I got one roll that is like, I want to say brown, but that sounds less exciting. But I guess it's kind of brown, and then it has like little black trees all over it. And none of them go together, and I'm like not happy. So I'm debating hunting down another paper, but I have old ones from previous years, and also I don't want to continue going out because things are ramping up and getting crazy again. So I don't need to be making extra trips for wrapping paper. So yes, and I also, to a lot of people's dismay, have already started wrapping my presents and again decorating for Christmas, because one, I'm so slow as a person. I don't know if people understand just how very slow I am, but I started wrapping because it will take me a long time. This year especially, a lot of people got physically large gifts. I wrap my presents and then I wrap everything my dad gets for people. So he got my cousins and things like physically large gifts. I'm slow, guys. I'm so slow. So I'll wrap like 3 or 4 presents a day. And I don't know. I just have such a great time. I extend the time. I used to wrap all in one day, but that would just like wreck me. I don't know. I'm slow and I'm out of shape. So, like, my cousins are getting an office chair. She already knows. So if she magically sees this video, she knows she's getting it. That's going to be so fun to wrap because it's going to be so huge. So that's what I like to do on my birthday. And then for my birthday, the other very exciting thing is I did, in fact, get my cheesecake. So I have been, obviously, I have not eaten out this year. Well, I guess I probably did in like January and February. But I have not eaten at a restaurant since this all started. And I did not change that for my birthday. But I had Sam pick me up a Cheesecake Factory vanilla bean cheesecake. And that is what I had as my birthday dessert. I actually think that is what I had for dinner that night, which was kind of ridiculous. But on your birthday, you can do ridiculous things. And it was so delicious. Like, it was a great time, let me tell you. And then I also played some Among Us on my birthday, which was also a lot of fun. So yay for that. And Among Us is a very popular phone game and computer game. You can buy it on either one. Well, on the phone it's free, and then on the computer I think it's $5. But it's very addicting, and it's a lot of fun. And it's a lot more fun even if you can play it with friends. So I got a few people to play with me since it was my birthday. So I enjoyed that a lot too. So overall, I had a very good day. I don't know. I think that's the gist of it. I'm not sure if there's anything else. I'm also pretty sure we took a nap, and that was really nice. I'm a big fan of naps. So, I'm going to get to the party talk. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to color this cake like my party cake. And you're going to see just how ridiculous my party cake looked as I'm coloring this. But I don't even know if there's going to be a color like my party cake. Yes, so, birthday party. Usually I have about 15 people over, and I like plan huge extravagant everythings, and it's just a really good time. I love a theme, let me tell you. And yeah, this year we basically had our bubble. So I had 2 friends who both of them work from home still and don't see anybody, and then I had my 2 cousins who have approved of me saying their names, but now is a weird time to say them, so I'll say them in a minute. But yeah, so, and then obviously Sam. So instead of being like 15 people, it was like 6. But that worked out really well because the theme that I did this year was Nailed It, which is the TV show on Netflix. It is a baking competition where basically amateur bakers try to recreate Pinterest desserts and usually fail miserably. So I had my own version of that, and it took a ton of prep work, which I definitely do not mind doing, but I'm happy that I only had to do it for 6 people instead of 20, because I ended up baking everything for everybody, because on the show, you have to bake, I can hear noodles plopping around, but Sam's out there, so hopefully she's fine. On the show, you have to bake whatever the food is and decorate it in usually like 45 minutes, but obviously they have multiple ovens, and I only have 1 oven. So I pre-baked everything for everybody, and then we just had to decorate it. So, and then I didn't practice beforehand because that's cheating. So I had no idea how long anything would take. So my timing ended up being really off. But yeah, maybe at the end I'll try to insert pictures. Hopefully I remember to do that. But yes, what was I going to say? So we did 2 rounds. The first round we had to recreate these bear cupcakes that were super cute, and I gave us 30 minutes, and basically we had to, like, everybody got 3 cupcakes that I made, and you had to, like, frost them and put all the eyes and ears and mouth and nose and all that stuff. And what else? Yeah, so it was a lot of fun. Like, I gave everybody the frosting, and they had to put it in their piping bags and figure out what tip to do and all that stuff. And I got fondant for all the eyeballs and the goodies. And yeah, I was expecting to crush everybody, if I'm honest with you. Like, I think of my friends, I'm one of the people that bakes the most. I know my cousin has some experience with decorating. She probably has done crazier things, but I feel like overall, I think I bake a little bit more often. So me and her especially were coming in like, we're going to destroy everybody. I have another friend who literally, I don't know if he's ever baked on his own. So I thought this was going to go swimmingly. And I think I came in 4th. And that's, again, out of 6. So, it didn't go well. And guess who won? Sam. Sam won the first round. And I was shocked and saddened. But his looked good. It was cute. Again, I'll try to show pictures at the end. But, yeah, my dad and uncle were the judge. And we did like blind judging, so you couldn't tell who was who. So what I did was I cut up a bunch of different letters, and everyone picked a random letter, and then obviously put that letter on their cupcake. So then when they judged it, they didn't know who was who, which I just said. And then the second round, they picked another random letter, so they couldn't even like reveal that Sam won and then remember that Sam was Q and then let him win again. So, I also just need to tell you right now, this cake is not going to look good because it's going to look like my competition cake. So be ready for that. But yeah, round 2, we made essentially ice cream scoop cakes. So it was just a regular 2-layer cake, and then you've probably seen these online, and it's like a cake pop on top and then an ice cream cone. So it looks like there's an ice cream cone melting over the sides. So I thought we would need more time for that. So I gave us an hour, and my cousin Alyssa finished in 11 minutes. It blew my mind. I took about 25 to 30, and I think Sam took the longest at 40 minutes. But she finished in 11. It was crazy. So for that round, I had to make everybody 2 cake rounds. So I made little 4-inch ones. So I made 17 4-inch cake rounds the day before, which is what I'm saying with all this prep. And then I made cake pops or cake balls, because they're not on sticks. I guess they're not pops, for the ice cream drip. And then we had to like assemble them and frost them, and then put sprinkles around and melt chocolate to drip down. And everybody had to make their own frosting color, because on the real show, there's usually like 3 different versions they have to copy. But since I wasn't making these, I just had to find pictures on Pinterest. So I only found one. So the twist was everybody had to make their own frosting colors. And then I had like 4 different colors of chocolate. And on the real show, the loser of the first round gets a bonus of like the guest judge is usually like a real chef, and they will, now I've lost all my words. They'll help the loser, but obviously the judges were my dad and uncle, and they do not bake at all. So the loser got to pick their color of chocolate first, and we like went in reverse order. So Sam got to pick his color last, and really only had the choice between dark green or light green. So anyway, all of that to say, I decided I wanted to pick my favorite colors. So I had yellow chocolate, so I picked that. And then with the frosting, I attempted to make a nice purple frosting. So I was like, oh, purple and yellow, great, wonderful. No, it did not work even a little bit, the colors at least. My frosting ended up being like a blue-gray. And obviously, I probably could have kept shoveling more and more food coloring into it, but it just seemed excessive at that point to keep attempting to do that. So I did not want to do that, and I just kind of went with it. So whatever. I frosted my cake. That came out pretty nice. Like, my lines were nice and smooth. Everyone also got their own spatula. Like, I went to Dollar Tree a few weeks ago and got everyone spatulas, and I got them all little piping bags. One, so that everyone had their own and we weren't worrying about like sharing at all. And 2, because that was their little like goodie favors, the spatulas. And I also had aprons for everybody. So yes, that happened. So my frosting went on really nice, and it was a very smooth edges. My sprinkles was kind of medium, like it was okay. And then I pour on my chocolate, and it looked like I poured nacho cheese all over my whole cake. And it honestly was not very appealing. And I was very, very sad, because again, I came in thinking I'm going to demolish everybody. And here I am with a cheesecake. And not in a good way. Like, cheesecake is delicious. Cheese on regular cake is terrible. So, that's what happened. Guess who won round 2? And therefore became Sam. It was Sam. He won both rounds. It blew my mind. I don't understand. Because, like, they didn't know it was him. So, I don't know why he won. Ugh. So this is kind of the colors of my cake, but think clumpy. So I might post a picture. I don't think I did on Instagram, but I probably should, because yikes. So Geez. I think, though, it was a ton of fun. And again, obviously I had to prep a whole lot, but I think it was worth it in the end. I'm trying to think, for my outfit on my birthday, I had a yellow apron because that's what I picked. And I like put gemstones in a cupcake pattern on it. Like I made a little cupcake gem. And then I wore a blue leopard shirt that had pockets. So it was definitely a look. Again, I'll probably have a picture inserted at the end, but I guess I'm just gonna go for it and recreate that. Should we do it? Should I draw on leopard spots? This is gonna be ridiculous, but why not? Little. So I think it was like between these two, so I'm gonna go for baby blue, and then I'll use the black to pretend to draw on the leopard. So we'll see how that goes. Probably also need white, but that's fine. So baby blue, I didn't look at what number that was. Are you this one? Yes, nailed it. Haha, nailed it, sorry. But, yes, I think overall it was a very fun time. And again, this was definitely the perfect year to do it, because if it was my normal crowd of people, I would have exploded making that many cakes. Because, like, obviously the process of making the cakes isn't too bad, especially since I wasn't decorating them in advance. Like, that's kind of the long part of cakes. But it was just very time consuming because each cake was in there for like 30 minutes. So I had 3 4-inch tins working it. So overall, I made how many batches? 6 batches. So 6 times 30, that's like at least 3 hours of cake baking. And then obviously the mixing and everything, so. And then the cupcakes, so. It definitely took me like 6 hours to do all of it. But it was worth it, I think. And I think everyone had fun. And I can't believe Sam won. I also had the gold hat for him for winning. So. And we actually also have a money gun, which they use at the end of the show too. But there was no prizes, so we did not shoot the money out. We probably should have anyway. I think I'm just going to cover... Oh, that's skin too. I'm going to cover the bow since I'm going to put designs on. And then I'm going to try to find my skin. Oh, I said it out loud, so we should be able to find it. This is going to look crazy, guys. I hope that you don't get mad with how ridiculous this is about to look. But, yes, overall, a fun time. And it's like finally here. I feel like I talked about it in videos so long ago that it took forever to get here. So hopefully everybody enjoyed the story now that you got it. Hopefully next year we can go back to normal and have a bigger group. But I did tell a few people on Instagram, like coloring people, and they all said they wish they could have come. And just imagine how great that party would have been if it was a bunch of us coloring artistes doing all the cakes. All right. Leopard. I'm scared. I don't know how to make leopard spots. I think you just kind of like make C's of different... And then I think there should be white, but I'm not going to put white. So I can go back with white after, maybe. Oh boy. Oh boy. It's fine. We're gonna do it. Let's do a big C on the arm. Obviously, I wasn't wearing a dress, but jeans aren't fun. This is like a little bit of a focus point. Let me take a sip of water, too. Kind of forgot to account for bleeding. Usually the black doesn't actually bleed very much, but I think that this was the wettest part since I just did that part. So let's go back to the skirt while we let that half dry a little bit more. Oh no, that was just a regular line. Okay. Be a leopard. I actually wore this shirt to Walgreens the other day, and someone was like, "Are you a cow?" And I'm like, "Oh no, I'm a leopard." Like, okay. That was funny. But yeah. At this point, you've also all seen my ASMR video, which definitely got some mixed results from coloring people, which kind of made me laugh. So I really was just intending to do that one video for myself. So unless that somehow goes really viral, that will probably be my only ASMR video. So do not fear if you hated it. But I thought it was fun. It was really hard to not talk for half an hour or have sound at all, because I'm usually talking even to myself or to Noodles or all that fun stuff. But I enjoyed making it, and I still listen to it myself at night sometimes, like before bed. So I just love the sound of markers. But do not fear, that's probably a one-time thing. Is this coming out like anything? Do we like this? Do we hate it? I think I like that I'm trying something. I don't know if I like the results that we're getting. So we'll see. Do I have a white gel pen accessible? This is the Jelly Roll, which I don't know how well it's going to work, but we will give it a shot. The dog is being grumpy. Let's see. Ooh, it's working. I don't really know what to do with this either. I wish I had the shirt to look at. I think that like it was just the centers of the C's were white dots. This makes sense. This feels like the shirt. Okay. Yes. So I am sorry if you did not like that video, but it was just a one-time thing. Might be fun to try it in case you didn't know what ASMR was. Maybe you do now, I don't know. That looks kind of really cool. Does it look like leopard to you? It kind of looks like the shirt. Like, I think I nailed it. Again, I keep saying nailed it now. I think it's my new catchphrase, but I like that. I might have ruined it with that dot, but other than that, I wish all right, so when I film, I take off my phone cover. So I keep seeing my phone cover and be like, let me just show you the picture. But there's no phone, so I can't show you the picture because this is empty. But again, I'm gonna try to insert some pictures at the end. So, I like it. I have no plans for the rest of the page, but I like that dress. Let's do the ground. Should I keep doing it based on my real life? Or is this getting weird? In real life, I don't like my floor colors because they're kind of very yellow. But it's not an easy change. So I'm going to go with yellow ochre, which is a Y423. And I'm just going to color them all of the little everythings. Even, oh, Noodle's just crying. I think she wants to come in here, but that's too bad because she's not invited right now. She's been kicked out of a lot of rooms today because, again, we're putting up Christmas decorations, and when you can't see her, like, Christmas decorations are some of her favorite snacks. So we can't really leave her alone with them when they're not up yet. In fact, we found she was eating something before. I don't think she like consumes things. I just think she likes destroying them. So she was eating something and we have no idea what it was. And I'm stumped and I'm upset about it because what could it have been? It's like this black, it looks like hanger, but I don't know if it is. Also, look at all of that blue I missed on her. So I'm gonna have to go back after I finish this color. But, yes. Ooh, I'm itchy. Okay. Itchy forehead. So all of, like, the bedroom doors have been closed today, and she just barks outside of them like, excuse me, hello, this is my room. Let me into it, please. We're like, no. Can't be trusted, ma'am. Sorry. Yes. I like it so far. It's kind of weird, but again, this is basically exactly what I looked like on my birthday. Precise. No. Except for the missing dress part. I should make that part yellow, just randomly. It was also funny. So we had the, what is the word for them? Aprons. Yes. We had the aprons, and my friend Dave had an orange apron. So we were like, oh man, you look like you're from Home Depot. And then for whatever reason, like we all took our aprons off and he kept his on. So we're like, wow, Home Depot Dave. Yay. I don't know. It was very exciting the day of. And like we have friends that work at Home Depot. So we weren't making fun of Home Depot. We were just making fun of his orange apron. Yes. 2:04. All right. So again, I am about at 30 minutes. So it might be fast forward time soon. So I hope you enjoyed my stories of the day and my party and birthday. I think I also did some glue booking on my birthday. I want to say, I'm not positive. I did not color on my birthday, which was kind of by design because I know this month is going to be so many buddy colors. Oh, I should talk more about buddy colorathon. Hello? This is week 3. How's everybody doing? I've been seeing tons of buddy coloring going on, which makes my heart so happy. As of earlier today, I still can't really look at the hashtag. They still have it sectioned off because of the election. And that's getting frustrating because it's been like 11 days since election day. Obviously, we are still waiting on a concession, but I would like to be able to see my hashtag. I've been trying to post as many as I can to my story to be like, oh, thanks for playing, thanks for participating, things like that. But it's hard when you cannot see everything. So if I've missed you, it has not been intentional. I try to see everything, but I am only one lady. I think obviously Shayna and Jamie have been commenting on as many as they can and doing all these buddy colors. I think right now I have finished 10, which I think's okay. It's pretty good. This month I'm trying to do only 1 per person just so I can get to as many of you as possible. So I'm pretty happy with my 10. Obviously, I still got half the month left, so hopefully, this is way too dark. My eyes are not this dark, but that's fine. Hopefully by the end of the month, I should be able to at least double that. And I hope that you are also talking to each other and making friends that way. So I think it's going well so far. I also am already sure that in December, I probably won't do anybody coloring. I actually have some really cool plans for December coloring, and it's going to be a video coming up soon. I'm not sure what day yet. Also, while we're here, before we go to speed coloring, I'm putting it out there. I'm hoping that, what day? November 22nd. It is a Sunday. I am hoping that will be the day that I go live. I've never done a weekend live. I'm a little bit nervous that there's going to be more people there, but I want to try it because obviously I want people who want to be there to have the opportunity. So I don't think I've ever done the weekend. It might be a whole different crowd. We will see. And I am planning on coloring from a free page from Danny Banani. So Danny Banani is the illustrator of Yippee Kawaii, which you may have seen is basically my favorite coloring book. She has an Etsy store called Fun Usual Suspects where you can buy that coloring book. And she also has very kindly put out a few free pages from that book. Some of them are actually in the book and some of them are just extras. So like some few holiday ones, things like that. I am planning on coloring the ice cream page. I will link her pages. I'll link her down below and her free pages down below. So that's what I'm going to be doing on the 22nd if you want to color with me during that live. That is my plan. What else? I'm very nervous to go live on the weekend, but because I think the most people we've had at once was like 30, and that already feels intimidating to me. So who knows what's gonna happen? But yes, I always go live, or I always try to go live at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I'm gonna put this all in a community post. I don't know if everyone sees those, but I usually get okay responses on those. So that is my plan. Again, this page is going to look ridiculous because I'm just doing what my real life looked like. So right now I am going to do my tablecloths that day were green. So I'm going to do green because why not? I always go back and forth when I'm coloring because on one hand, obviously you want your page to be aesthetically pleasing because that's kind of what coloring is. But on the other hand, I'm like, this isn't real life. Like in real life, my clothes wouldn't match my surroundings all the time. Sometimes they would because I'm extra, but for a normal person, their clothes wouldn't match their surroundings. So I think I'm excited to do this page just based on my real life. I don't have a fireplace in real life though, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do about that. I might color it like some of the presents I got. My table is black. Maybe I'll do a black table. I'm excited. I think this is being fun so far. But that might be it for me for now. We're about 36 minutes. So down below, leave any questions you have about this, about Buddy Colorathon, about anything. And I'm going into the speed coloring. I think voila is becoming another catchphrase. I definitely just said it in another video I filmed, so whoopsie doodle there. But here we go. I kind of love this. So again, this doesn't necessarily like match the most. It's not super coordinated, but like this is what it looked like that day. I'm really, really impressed with my dress recreation of the shirt. I'll put those pictures at the end there. And like, this is just what it looked like. I had pink banner up. My bookcase is black. I don't have a fireplace, so I just made everything my wall color because everything in this house is that wall color right now. That looks like my cake. That was my tablecloth. I got these color presents. I really like how this came out. So I hope you like it too. And if you made it all the way to the end, maybe we will say candle. One time I really want to like show you the page, start the video, and then have you guess what the word's gonna be because I want to know how obvious I am when I'm picking it. So this time we will say candle if you've made it all the way here, and I want to thank you for making it here. Subscribe if you haven't. I'm a fun time. Thumbs up this video, comment down below, all of that fun stuff. I'll have links, I'll have everything down there, whatever you need. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be back in 2 days with something new, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.